Excuse me. Well, that's a good way to start off your live stream, huh? Welcome, guys, to Parkour and Freerunning Beginner. This is our level 1 class. I hope you can see this really dark alleyway that I have in my backyard between my shed and my fence, because this is where I've decided to set up shop for today. Nobody's here with me, so we are going to go over. Hey, look at that. Toby has showed up. What's up, Toby? I was just about to get started without you. You made it. All right. Well, Toby.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome. How are you today?
Good.
Good. Okay. Hopefully you can see the shadow area if I go stand in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So today we're gonna do some jumping.
Okay.
We're gonna go over a bunch of different types of jumps, starting with the most basics and then working our way up to some harder ones. And we're also gonna go over the different types of landings we can do. A lot of it's gonna be review for you, but it's one of the most things because everything in parkour, we end up going up in the air pretty much, right? So we need to know how to land. And there's a whole bunch of different ways that we can land, and you know a bunch of them already. So we'll see what we can do. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, the spot that I used last week is now like that. I guess I can do it
Anywhere that's big enough for you to jump, and then like it doesn't need to be onto any objects or anything like that. I'm just gonna do it all on the grass. And then we will do a few rolls. I know you know how to do your rolls already, but we're gonna do some rolls out of jumps. So if it's somewhere where you could do a roll, that would be perfect.
Is that good?
Yeah, it looks good. Cool. Are you ready to get started?
Yep.
All right, let's get a quick little warm up going. So let's just start with arm circles backwards. And forwards. And then across the front. Gotta move places. All right. Next. You ready, Toby?
Yep.
Okay. Next, let's go over our landing position quickly, and then we'll do some jumps. So when we land in parkour, do you remember how that works? What the position is? I bet you do. Take a guess. Like if you land a jump and we try to stick our landing, is it up tall?
Yeah.
Yeah? Or is it down low? Like this. Remember this one? So what I want you to do is you're gonna go up onto your toes, and then you're gonna bend your knees and try to sit down on your feet and put your arms out in front of you. Okay, so I'm on my toes, my heels are not touching the ground, and my chest is up tall, okay? This is how we're gonna land our jumps, right? So starting in this position, we're just gonna jump straight up and land straight back down. There we go, try to bend down a little bit faster, down into the position. Good, nicely done. And again, we're gonna go 5 more times. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. My dog is here. Okay. Do you see my dog?
Yeah.
Her name's Poppy.
Cute.
Oh, strawberry plant. Okay. All right, so that's our landing position. That's the way I want you to see you land all of the jumps today. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the basic jump, which you just did, which is our box jump or a broad jump, but we're gonna move it, we're gonna add some distance to it. So you should remember this from class. Usually we would set up the carpet squares on the floor. And basically the idea is you're gonna start standing like this. You bend down and then swing your arms up as you jump forwards and then stick your landing. Yeah, that was really good, okay? Let's do that 5 times. And every time you do it, I want you to try to jump a little bit bigger, okay? Let's see it. Nice, try to land on those feet, on the balls of your feet, so that on your toes, up here, not down here, okay? A big jump forward, stick that landing. Good, nicely done, Toby. Here we go, but let's jump off of 2 feet. So don't take the step forward. I want you to jump off of both feet. Yeah, there you go. Good. Nice, okay. So that right there is the broad jump. Okay, it's a standing broad jump. It's a 2-foot takeoff and a 2-foot landing. We always want to try to land on the balls of our feet. Now what we'll do is we'll do the jump that you were trying to do when you were cheating and you were taking off a 1 foot. When we take off a 1 foot, we call it a stride, okay? And we will go for a 2-foot landing on this one. So we're gonna step forwards, and then when you step forwards, I want you to kick your other leg up and forwards as you jump off of your leg, and then find your landing. Okay, so step, kick, and jump. And try to get your feet to come together when you land, okay? Yes, good. Okay, so do that one 5 times. That was a good one. So this is the stride. Step, kick, and then find that landing. Good, try not to let your hands touch the ground. Keep them up in front of you. Yes, nice, Toby. That was a good one. Whoop. Here we go, stay on those toes. We got like 1 more, 2 more, one of those. Yeah, all right, there we go. Okay, quick little safety tip, Toby, before we go any further. Those were really good. I just want to say this to you before we get going too far. When you land, if you start to fall over backwards, don't put your hand behind you like this. Instead, just fall to your bum. Because if you reach your hand down behind you, you can end up hurting your wrist or even breaking your arm, and I don't want that to happen, okay? Okay. So if you're gonna fall, so why don't you try this with me? Go down into the landing position. Okay. Keep your arms in front of you, and just fall to your butt. Can you show me that? So down in the landing position, keep your arms in front, and just fall to your butt. Good. Okay, that's what I want you to do if you start to fall over backwards. Got it? Okay, now what we're gonna try is, so we've done my dog is running around like crazy. So now what we're gonna try is we'll do a standing broad jump, but we're gonna connect 2 of them together. And this is called a plyo jump, okay? So we're gonna jump off of 2 feet, and when we land on 2 feet, here's the deal. We jump off of 2 feet, and then in the air, we're gonna get our arms behind us, so that way when we land, we can jump a second time, okay? Good, yeah, so jump right away. So give yourself space to do 2 big jumps. And don't land on your dog. Okay. Because I almost landed on mine. Let's see it. 1, 2, good. So we want that connection in between to be really fast, okay? So you're ready to
Okay.
go while you're in the air, and as soon as you land, you're exploding into another jump.
Okay.
Okay? All right, can I see you do one more? Yes, good, okay. So that is called our plyo jump. All right? I had to move you into the shade so I can see better. That was awesome. All right, next, moving on. Since we've done one stride, let's connect 2 strides together. Okay, so it's gonna be, this time it's a little bit different. Actually, this will be easier. Before we connect 2 strides together, let's do a stride into a broad jump. So you're gonna step forward and kick and jump, land on 2 feet, and then you're gonna swing your arms and jump 2 feet to 2 feet again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Stride. So let's just do, ready, watch me do mine really quick.
Okay.
Hold on. I changed the angle. All right, so check it out. Ready? I'm gonna do a stride, land on 2 feet, and then jump again. So stride.
Okay.
Stride. Boom. Okay, so a stride into a plyo.
Okay.
Want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so we did a stride, and then when we go into the broad jump and we're moving quickly, we call it a plyo jump.
Okay.
All right, want to try that a few more times? Let's do like 3 more good ones.
Okay, I'm just trying to get the sun out of.
Yeah, I know. It's hard being outside.
I wish I could just like block it off like that. Is that better?
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stride, plyo. Nice. Good job, Toby. So you really want to use the speed of the first jump. So like when you're jumping, you're going to get a lot of speed moving forward. When you land, you want to use that speed to keep going forwards, okay? Can we do one more?
Yep.
Stride.
Oh no.
Give yourself some space so you don't crash into the camera. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll connect 2 strides together. This one's tricky because we have to jump off of one leg. So sometimes it's harder to jump, land and then jump again off of the one leg. So let me show you one and then you can try it, okay?
Okay.
You ready? I'm gonna do a little bit of I'm gonna take a couple steps and then I'm gonna jump off of one foot, and then when I land, I wanna make sure I land on top of my foot, not with it way out in front like this, right underneath me, and I'll kick for a second jump. And then I can land on 2 feet, okay? Ready? So it's 1, 1, and up 2. Okay?
Okay.
1, 1, 2. Good. And now really try to make sure that you're not just doing like a big run, like, and try to give yourself a good jump forwards. All right?
Okay.
Put some power. Yeah, good. Okay. Very nice. Try that one more time. Round it out to a nice even 3. Good. Okay. And then if you wanted to, we don't have to do it, but if you wanted to, what could we do at the end of 2 strides? We're landing on 2 feet.
Plyo?
We could do a plyo. Exactly. You can connect all these different types of jumps together. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. So stride, stride, plyo. And you could keep this going forever. Without running into the camera, though.
Okay.
Stride, stride, plyo. Woo! Nice. Give yourself some space. Stride, stride, and plyo. All right. So those are the two basic jumps, or the strides and the plyo jumps, right?
Yep.
Now, what if you did a plyo jump, but then you land in a stride? We call this one a power stride. See if you can do it. Yeah, okay, so it's a jump off of 2 feet, but then you land on one and swing into the stride. That was really good, Toby. Good, nice, dude. So that's our power stride, okay? And
Okay.
it's just called a power stride because you have to put all that power into launching yourself forward.
Okay.
Now, if you had the ability to, what you could do, Toby,
Yeah.
you don't have to do this now, but in the future, if you get like little, I don't know if you have them I have a few like little stepping stones.
Yep.
At my house, and what I can do is I can kind of line them up on the ground and do a bunch of different jumps across them. Like if you were to, or like in the gym when we have the carpet squares and we can put them on the floor and you have to jump
Yep.
across the carpet squares. And what's a really fun thing to do is to try to challenge yourself to try different jumps. So you can do the strides, you can do the power hurdles. Maybe you'll do like stride, stride, plyo, power hurdle, stride, like combine a bunch of different jumps together. And it actually makes it really, really fun.
Okay.
Okay, last type of jump that I want to go over is going to be the ghost step. Do you know what the ghost step is? Did you watch the tutorial?
No.
No, okay. There is a really good tutorial up there. I worked really hard on it, but do you remember what the ghost step was?
No.
No, that's all right. Ghost step is like a skip, but we're going to be jumping. So what makes a skip so special? Do you know? What's the difference between a skip and a regular jump?
I don't know.
So here you go. When we do a
Yep.
skip, jumping off of one leg, so I'm going to jump off my right leg and I land back on my right leg. So if I were to skip in place, I jump and land on the same leg. Okay? So that's what a skip really is. It's a jump and a land on the same leg. So do that first. Yeah, good. Okay. Now what the ghost step is a stride that jumps off of one leg and lands back on that same leg. So it looks like this. Ready? I'm going to jump off my left leg and I'm going to land on my left leg. I go kick and then put my left leg back out in front. So my right leg kicks forwards and then backwards. Good, okay. And now what we can do is we can try to go for some distance with that. And we can do we can either keep moving out of it or we can do another jump. So we'll go here, we'll go off of my left foot, and then kick and go for the next one. Good, yes, good. So we call it a ghost step because it sounds cool. But it's also called a misstep because it looks like you're supposed to jump onto your right leg, but then you miss it and land on your left instead. Or you're like ghosting the jump. You're like, I'm gonna land on my right foot. Just kidding, I'm landing on my left. So the ghost step can be really fun to throw into all those other things as well. Okay, quick, we've gone over the typical landing.
Yep.
And we've gone over the broad jump, the stride, the plyo, multiple strides, the power stride, and the ghost step. That is pretty much that's most of the jumps, right? You could start talking about jumping backwards, and there's techniques to do that, and we could start talking about doing twists in our jumps as well. But we'll leave that for another time. What I want to talk about now for the last couple minutes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We're just gonna try out some different landings out of the jumps. So I'll let you choose whatever combination of jumps you want to do, but I want you to do 2 jumps in a row. And when you land, I want you to do a shoulder roll.
Okay.
Okay?
Backward shoulder roll?
No, a forwards one.
Okay.
Because we're going to be moving forward, so I want you to roll out of the jump. Nice, okay? So see how the shoulder roll, it kind of smoothly pushes us out of that jump? That's another really good way to land it if you have the space.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that we can do is a ground Kong. We're going to probably end up doing like a side Kong. So as we land, you're going to reach your hands out to the side and then push yourself. And what it does is when you do a big jump and you land and you can't quite stick it, we can kind of use our arms to catch a little bit of the landing. So it's like when you don't want to roll, but you can't quite stick the jump. So you need to do that instead.
Like that?
There we go. So now, yeah, so now do a jump into that. So jump and land on your feet and then reach with your hands. Good, nice. So Toby, if you're ever doing a jump and you go to land and you can't quite stick it, you can use the side Kong or the roll to kind of help yourself stay in control. Because sometimes we would land and like fall over because it's too powerful. It's too much drop or too much forward or whatever. But instead of falling over, we can use our hands to either roll or to side Kong. Cool. Well, let's see, what time is it now? Oh, it is just about that time. All right, Toby. You did really good today. I'm impressed with your jumps. Is there any questions for me at all today?
No.
No? Was there anything that you saw over this past weekend where you're like, I want to learn how to do that?
No.
No. That's all right. All right, I will see you on Thursday, Toby. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, bye.
Right, bye. And